NBA cards have long been shaped by a mix of brands, each adding their own flair to the hobby. But in 2009, everything changed when Panini secured exclusive rights to produce NBA cards. For over a decade, they defined the modern era with bold designs and iconic sets. Now, as Panini's run ends and Topps steps in, Matt from Sports Card World unpacks the journey, Panini's impact, and what's next for collectors.
From the early days of NBA licensing, pretty much any company could get an NBA license if they paid the money. Through the early 90s, there was lots of companies. There was Upper Deck, Topps, Fleer, Skybox, just to name a few. The best thing about having multiple companies with an NBA license was that each company had their own different style of cards. They were always trying to come up with a new card design just to, put them above everyone else. And that was really good competition in the hobby. Some of the most valuable cards in the hobby today were produced in the sort of late 90s. Companies like Fleer put out like precious metal gems, cards that were individually numbered. In the early 2000s, Upper Deck introduced a brand called Exquisite. It was the first super high-end product. Cards in there had like pieces of the players' game-worn jerseys, autographs, and they were very limited numbers. Some of those cards, in particular, say the LeBron James rookie card, sells in the millions of dollars. I think the NBA, it was hard to work with lots of different companies, and they wanted to sort of have just one company get the NBA license. A company called Panini, they'd been around for a while producing soccer cards. They did a lot of collectible stickers for different franchises and stuff. So it was a big move for them to, move into the American trading card market and get an NBA license. With Panini having an exclusive license for the NBA, not every set was just called Panini like it was in the back in Upper Deck and Topps. It was Panini Prism, Panini Donruss. They're all different lines of Panini products, each set with their own different feel and different design, and that's what the card company Panini kept producing. When any new company comes along, people are probably a little bit skeptical about, who are they, what are they all about? But Panini were pretty good. They came up with some really iconic high-end sets like National Treasures and Flawless. With the Prism set and the Prism Golds, that was one of the first times that Panini had introduced a color variation of the base card. So you had the base card and then different color variations, but the card looked the same, just with those different colors. Gold Parallel was numbered to 10. These days, the Prism Gold to 10s are probably one of the most desirable cards that Panini produce. Like a Steph Curry or a Kobe Bryant gold card to 10 might sell for close to $500,000. With the popularity of Prism and all different cards, each year they produce more and more parallels, so more and more different variations of that same card. There might have been a blue, a red, a green version. These days, in the new Prism cards, there's over 80 different cards to collect of the one player. Panini's, flagship set is Flawless. It's a set of cards. It comes in a briefcase. In those, you're expecting to get game-worn jersey cards, autographs, and also some of the cards have little pieces of diamond in them. So for around 15 years, Panini have had that license and have brought out some amazing, iconic cards that will be for the hobby forever. But from 2025, Topps has regained an NBA license. There's great excitement with Topps getting the NBA license. They're really bringing in some, real new initiatives, to collect things, some great new card designs, which we've seen in other sports. So I think moving forward, they'll continue to grow the hobby and we'll see the card collecting evolve in general. If all this licensing stuff doesn't make sense to you, make sure you call into your local card shop and just ask.